Well, welcome everybody. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you. And since you're watching this, you might just be searching for a new direction, maybe a way to make more money, perhaps a career change, or maybe you're one of the 76 million people that I just read about in Forbes magazine today that are part of the baby boomer generation that are looking to supplement their income. Whatever your reason for being here, we're glad you're here, and we want to thank you for allowing us to share the vision of World Global Network. You know, if you're one of the millions of people like I am that have been involved in the home-based business, direct sales industry, and it hasn't turned out like you expected, buying that yacht, buying that island, maybe it's not your fault, but maybe it is. If you joined a company and did nothing expecting to go buy that new car, that house, or that boat, or whatever the case may be, and it didn't happen, well, it's just not going to happen, not without some effort. The litmus test that I always use to rate an opportunity is real simple. Would anybody buy the product or service if it weren't for the opportunity? If the answer is no, I don't think so, then I would run away from that business. It's just a waste of time. So what you're going to hear about tonight over the next 20 or so minutes is a rock-solid global company that has products that people are buying with or without the opportunity, what I like to refer to as internal and external consumption, customers that are actually buying the product. Well, if you're really ready to improve your life and you'd like to take a few notes as we explain what we feel, why World Global Network is that perfect business opportunity, I'm going to give you some websites and some things that you can look at after the presentation. So before I begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Chuck Hansen. I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina. Lived here for the last 12 or so years. We've lived all over the country. Because of this industry, I got started in the direct sales network marketing industry 27 years ago. I can't hardly believe it. Owned an advertising agency for 16 years prior to that. But, it was the best decision of my life to come into the network marketing industry. When I first saw the business, I saw a lot of people making an awful lot of money, looked like they were having a lot of fun, and that's one of the things that I wasn't doing in my advertising business, so I wound up selling that, getting started in the industry. Failed miserably for the first 12 months. I mean, I did everything wrong, but stayed with it because of the money, right? And over the course of the last 27 years, made about $15 million, have built organizations of over 400,000 people twice, have worn out passports, have flown millions of miles doing meetings before the internet and before all of these things. And about 3 years ago, my partner, Antonio Alvarez, and myself went on a search to find the perfect company, the perfect business opportunity, and that took us all over the globe. Until we found it with World Global Network, and that was in June of this very year. And things have happened and progressed very rapidly since that introduction to Mr. Fabio Galdi, the CEO and president of World Global Network. But, folks, we all talk about, some people have made fortunes just being at the right place at the right time. In fact, I'm living proof of that. I've done that. I've been at the right place at the right time. Well, we've heard story after story of what happens, always wishing that person that they were talking about was you, right? In February 2004, Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook, invited 5 people to his Harvard dorm room. Well, 3 of them came, 2 of them didn't. 3 of them became billionaires. 2 of them didn't, right? I mean, that's exactly where we're at with World Global Network. What if you had been one of the people in that room? Well, I'm here to tell you that this is now your turn. It's time for everyone to start telling that story about you. Let me share a few facts about World Global Network and why we feel so strongly about this becoming a reality. World Global Network is not a startup, right? It is not a startup. You might say to yourself, well, why is that relevant? Well, here is why. 98% of all startup businesses fail. I don't care if they're in the network marketing industry or any other industry. They fail in the first 24 months. Bad business model, inexperience, underfunded, as well as many, many, many other reasons. But here you've got a company that nobody in the North American market has ever heard of before. You know, they're active in over 100 countries and have a distributor base of over 300,000 distributors. And that was a shocking part to us in June when we first heard about World Global Network, to find a company that was 3 years old, that was doing the kind of business that they were doing, that was already in 100 countries with 300,000 distributors, with 6 of their distributors in the top 150 income earners in the industry. It was just mind-boggling, right? And World Global Network is a publicly traded company headquartered in London and is in the process of becoming a publicly listed company in the UK. Like I said, lots of activity going on. WDAS is the holding company, World Assurance Group, and you can go look at, here's a website that I want you to look at, which is worldglobalgroup.com, and you can read all about the various companies. And what I'm going to do here is show you kind of what the company overview and the company chart looks like. This is the World Assurance Group, this is World Global Group, and then the list of companies that they own is on the next slide. And then CellAd, another company that they own over in Dublin. So here's what World Global Group looks like. Of course, World Global Network, the direct sales company, the energy company, and AdCoin, World Global Money that we're not going to talk about, the World Global Cards that we're not going to talk about, and the Power Clouds that we're going to talk about a little bit. So that's kind of the overview, but you guys can go take a look at it. These are the offices currently. Singapore, the New York office in the Seagram building on Park Avenue, the office in London where we all met in July 10th, 11th, 12th. We met with the executive team and the CEO and president to strategize on the opening of North America. And folks, that's exactly where we're at. It's a timing situation, right? This company has been around for 3 years. They're now just getting ready to launch the North American market. This is a very important market for them, and they wanted to make sure they had all their ducks in a row, right, before they tackled the biggest market in the world. So their office in China, their manufacturing facilities in China, of course, the office in Moscow, the CellAd office in Dublin, and now the new office in Miami, Florida, which will be the World Global headquarters for World Global Network. So that office is just being finished right now, will be open the end of September, early October, fully furnished and staffed, all the call center people, all the customer care people involved and in place. So let me flip over here. Great. A little bit more about World Global Network. They're a pending member of the DSA. If you don't know the DSA, they have about 200 companies in the direct sales industry, part of the DSA, and we're a pending member, also part of the Singapore Business Federation, very prestigious organization. You know, one of the things that I just recently read was that 85% of the success of a company is based on the leadership, right? The leadership, the person with the vision. And that's Mr. Fabio Galdi, 43 years old, great guy, very, very intelligent, as you see. And I'm not going to go through his accolades here and his background, but he's been involved in the technology arena for a long, long time. But what I'm going to point out is what has happened over the course of 2012 and 13, and here they are, voted one of the top 5 emerging CEOs in the network marketing industry from Business for Home magazine, right? In 2013, voted one of the top 10 CEOs in network marketing again, and according to Alexa, the 8th most visited network marketing website in the world. So, folks, there's something going on here, right? The buzz is going on, and we've got a leadership, and not only leadership, but we've got an executive team that is unparalleled. And here's some of the things, I mean, the mission of the company and their purpose, inspire the change, right? Changing people's lives through a revolutionary business opportunity. And that's what we're looking at, folks. We're looking at an incredible business opportunity that is now just coming to North America. This is a website I do want you to go to called worldforpeople.org, worldforpeople.org, and take a look at what World Global Network is doing in the lives of people around the world. Just absolutely phenomenal for a company that is this young. They already have this foundation in place and are spending a lot of money providing water and schools and buildings and all of those things. But go and take a look at that website. It's pretty amazing. Here we are coming to North America. And again, like I said, folks, this is all about timing, right? Never in my experience and history in this industry have I seen a company that has been 3 years old, that have had offices like this, that have had 300,000 distributors, that hasn't been doing business in the North American market, and that's what we have in front of us. So, that's what's coming, and it's going to happen the end of September, early October, right? End of September, early October. We don't have an exact date, but as soon as we do, we'll get that to you. So here's our first mover phase. That's what the phase that we're in right now. We're just positioning leaders, right? So all of you that are listening and watching this presentation have been invited by somebody to take a look at that, at the business opportunity. You need to thank that person for thinking enough of you to share this information with you. So here's where we're at. We're at the in October. We'll take off the big pre-launch meeting, right? The Miami office opening, and then we'll be building toward the big international conference in Dubai. So that'll be happening December the 2nd through the 6th. And then our opening date, our launch date, will be later on, first quarter of 2015. Talking about Dubai, if you've ever wanted to be there, ever wanted to go there, this is your opportunity to participate. So we'll have, the company's going to run a contest in North America so that people here can participate. There will be in attendance over 7,000 people from around the globe in attendance at the World Convention. So that's it on the company. What I'd like to do is take you through a little presentation, a very short presentation, on what the product mix is going to look like for North America. Hasn't been completely finalized, but is in the process of being finalized, and will be finalized by the time we get to the pre-launch event in the end of September, early October. But we've got products for the first product line. Obviously, we're in the mobile and wearable technology. We produce our own tablets and smartphones, and also another product that you're going to hear about called Space Computer. And we're also in the mobile advertising business, the $18 billion mobile advertising business. We're also in video and VoIP communications and renewable energy in a company that we own called Power Clouds. So you'll definitely want to go to powerclouds.com and take a look at that. But this is the phone that's coming to North America, the World Phone 4U, and this is our World Mini Tablet. Incredible products. if you just think about a Lamborghini, if you don't know what a Lamborghini is, you can go to Lamborghini online and take a look. But Italian design, incredible phone, very thin, very sleek, very modern, and at a price point way under the competition, way under the competition. AdCoin is again a product that will attack the $18 billion mobile advertising marketplace. We're already delivering over 6 million impressions monthly. It's been a hit all throughout Europe and Russia, where the main business is located, and now coming into North America. But you can get paid every time you receive a phone call, right, on your smartphone, any Android smartphone, and or a text message. And it's just an amazing platform that you'll get to learn a lot more about as we move forward. Power Clouds is one of those things that got me right from the beginning. Folks, this is a category creator. This is a game changer, in my opinion. And it's in the renewable energy field. It has nothing to do with putting solar panels on your home. It has everything to do with putting solar panels in a solar farm, right? And now there are 15 solar farms that have been in various stages of production and construction, and those farms are being built all over the world. The next product that I wanted to chat about real quickly is the space concept, and these are going to be introduced in Dubai. It's a unified communication product, right? It'll have everything all in one spot for you to be able to communicate: mail service, contact list, calendar, task organizer, documents. I mean, everything all in one spot. You'll have video email, you'll have video postcards, you'll have webinars, you'll have video webinars. You'll have everything, like I said, all in one spot, and that's going to be introduced in Dubai. The next product is something that we saw when we were in London, the space computer. Now, this is a design concept, but the product will be out on December 2nd, be introduced in Dubai. That is a computer. That is a wearable computer, right? 1 inch square, right? And that is your whole computer. That is as powerful as any laptop, and you'll be able to take that computer with you anywhere. Obviously, put it on your keychain, put it on a something around your neck, and carry it on a chain around your neck. So amazing product. You'll be able to utilize that computer through a pair of glasses that'll look very similar to this, with earphones and everything else. And you'll have a virtual screen in front of you, right? That screen will be 40 inches. If you're doing some close work, it will expand to 400 inches large, right, wide, if you're watching a movie. So you can lay in bed and watch a movie on the ceiling. And this is going to be just an incredible product. Don't know what the price points are going to be, but it's going to be a revolutionary product, and it's exclusive to us. And again, won't be sold in any stores. You're not going to find these products in Sam's or Best Buy or anywhere else. They'll only be available through World Global Network and our affiliates. So again, talking about Dubai, we'll have that contest together very shortly. What I usually do at this point is go into a presentation on the compensation plan. And what I don't want to do tonight is go into a training. And that's what most of these have turned out to be, is a training. But what I do want to tell you and talk to you about very briefly is a compensation plan that is totally revolutionary. It will pay you 3 to 4 times more money than any compensation plan you've ever worked in your life. Let me just kind of go through part of it, right? Again, we're involved in 5 top trends: direct sales, mobile technology, mobile advertising, video and VoIP communications, renewable energy. Debt-free company in business for 3 years, right? Over 300,000 distributors in over 100 countries, and soon to become one of the 200 companies in the DSA. So that's a little recap of World Global Network. And this is a little recap of the compensation plan. Again, I'm not going to go into a training because I do want to get to the meat of everything, and that's the timing. The problem with compensation plans is that they are designed for you to fail. Companies create compensation plans and put a lot of different hoops and jumps in a compensation plan for you not to qualify, so that it creates breakage for the company. Most compensation plans have decreasing percentages. They've got legs to balance. They've got all kinds of different ranks. They've got just an assortment of different challenges, so that you can never quite ever get there, right? Percentages paid on lesser legs. We've all heard about that in binaries. We've heard of the matrices, right? The binaries, the unilevels, and the old timers remember all the stair-step breakaways that were out there. You know, and it's one of the things that the companies talk about all the time is how much money they pay out. Well, that really doesn't make any difference, folks. What really makes the difference is what they are paying you, right? In most typical binaries, for example, if you did $100,000 in volume, you would get a $5,000 check. About a 5% was the typical binary. Well, you're going to see a plan here that is just absolutely revolutionary and will create incredible wealth. You're going to hear about a 10% fast start bonus, what we call an IQ bonus. We also talk about the plan offering up to 100% match on your IQ team. We call the IQ team or your VIP team the first 2 people, right? 100% match. So who would you like to have in the business and earn 100% match of their check? You know, think about it. The best person you know, probably, right? Okay, 100% matching bonus on those first 2 people. Up to a 50% matching bonus on all your personally sponsored people and all of their personally sponsored people. Folks, this is gigantic, right? And up to a 20% coded bonus on your entire world team. And that's from number 3 on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 20% coded bonus to infinity that can't be blocked, can't be stopped, can't ever be terminated. I mean, it's amazing. So, you know, compared to the binaries, this is going to pay you at least 4 times more money. Let me just tell you how you get started. Right now, none of these packages are available. The only thing that we're doing is we're allowing people to sign up using a voucher that is being provided by the company, and the value of that voucher is $49. When we get to pre-launch, all of those vouchers will go away. The sign-up fee will be $49 to get your website, to get all your back office, to do everything that you do to start your business. Beyond that, there'll be 3 starter packages just like this, $300, $600, $1,200. You can either choose to buy one of those packages and or earn your way to one of those packages by doing personal business volume or by bringing other people into the business. But folks, where we're at right now is the leaders positioning phase. You know, we are registering people with a voucher, a $49 voucher that you can get from the person that put you onto this webinar, and you can sign up for free. If you decide to not do anything after you sign up for free, when we go to pre-launch, no harm, no foul, right? There's nothing. You're there, and you'll be purged out. But if you do decide, and this is the important part that I wanted to get to, if you do decide to do something, then you're in the game, right? Because now you've got a decision. If you were to decide to buy the Master Pack, $600 pack, you would be able to do that, but what the company would do would be they would give you all the products and services in the $1,200 Power Master package, which would put you at the top of the compensation plan, right? And they would do that at no extra charge. So you'd buy the $600 Power Master, the Master pack, and you'd get the $1,200 Power Master package with all its products and services. So that's only for those people that register now, before pre-launch. If you register after pre-launch, then it's going to cost you $49 to get signed up, and it's going to cost you either $300, $600, or $1,200 to do exactly the same thing. Now, within that Power Master package, those first packages that are upgraded, there'll be a certificate. There'll be a certificate for one of the 5,000 space computers that will be available on December the 2nd. Now, it's not a free space computer. It'll give you the ability to purchase one of those space computers, and I think that's going to be a hot ticket. I think that's going to be a very valuable coupon, if you will, because I told Mr. Fabio Galdi that all 5,000 of those space computers would wind up staying in the North American market, and there'd be none available for Dubai. So I want everybody to make sure that becomes a reality. So, hey guys, I'm not going to go into any more detail on the compensation plan tonight. What I'd like to do is a training, and we'll do that here next week sometime, but I'll get an email out to everybody and give you all that information. Again, we've got a Spanish call right after at 10 p.m. East Coast time in about 30 minutes at 712-432-6116, 712-432-6116. The PIN number is 100675#. So with that, I want to thank everybody for joining us, and if I can be of any service, obviously reach out to me, get back to the person that invited you onto this webinar, that thought enough about you to share this information with you. Do go get a voucher and get signed up. Go get your team together, the people that you want to introduce this to, the World Global Network opportunity to, and get them signed up. Get a voucher for them and get them signed up. We've got 2,000 vouchers, and I know that those vouchers are all going to be gone by the time we get to the pre-launch, end of September, early October. So with that, again, thanks for joining me here this evening. This call is officially finished. We will have another call next Thursday evening, and